we are here today from Empowerment to have a chat with the Mayor, Amy Cross, because we are Empowerment and we are the chosen charity this year for the Mayor. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, so my name is Amy Cross. I am the Mayor of Blackpool, and indeed Empowerment is my chosen charity for this year, so hopefully we can raise a few £1,000, I'm hoping, by the end of this mayoral year. Lindsay?
Yeah, definitely. So we've just come on today to have a quick chat because obviously things are a little bit strange at the moment and things have changed quite drastically because of COVID. So yeah, basically, first question is, how has COVID changed your mayoral year?
It's been a very strange time, that's for sure. I'm not used to being in a position where I don't have any power to do things and don't have any ability to go and do things, and it's been very strange for me in that aspect. I suppose obviously the biggest difference is all the mayoral events have been cancelled because of obviously social distancing and the lockdown down over the last couple of months. But what I will say is there's more of this stuff going on now, so now people are getting used to technology, getting used to things like Zoom and Teams and things like that. I am doing more online stuff, so it's definitely incredibly different to going and just meeting people and shaking hands and sort of standing there and making speeches. It's a very different time.
Yeah, so I was just going to say, how has it obviously changed the way that you've been working? So you've been using a lot of online stuff. How about other things that you've been doing in your day to day?
So for pretty much the last 2 months or so, I've been doing a lot of volunteering for the Corona Kindness Hubs, which is the hubs that have been set up in Blackpool to help and support vulnerable people mainly. So that's things like doing welfare checks on people that are on the vulnerable list, making sure that they've got everything that they need, making sure they've got support they need, and knowing how to contact us if they haven't. But also things like delivering food parcels to people that are in need, can't go out because they're shielding and things like that.
Yeah. So would you say there's any highlights to actually working from home?
I suppose there's two different things I would say. Working from home is obviously quite different. I actually don't really like it because I like a lot of interaction with people, but I suppose doing things online is better than having no contact at all. So, now people have figured out how to use technology. But the biggest thing for me, I suppose, is more about how people are now. Mm-hmm. So when people ask you, are you all right? They genuinely mean, are you all right? It's not just something you say at the beginning of the conversation, which is how we've sort of used that for the last probably 2 decades, really, when you think about it. And people are genuinely interested in how you are, what you're doing. Are you okay? Is there anything we can do? Is there anything anybody can do to support each other? And the community feel, although we're not able to see each other, seems to be quite strong, and it's very strange in that way.
Yeah. So would you say, is there anything that you'd taken from this time in lockdown? Obviously, there's things that are going on, but do you think there's anything you'd definitely continue to do? So obviously, I know you've been saying, how are you and things like that, but I mean, physically, like, is there anything that you've started now that you might continue to do when we do come out of lockdown?
I suppose I've seen a lot more of my neighbours than I would normally do. And I think actually, so some of the people, so I live in a block of flats. So as far as I'm concerned, we all effectively live in the same house.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit strange, I know, but of course, every time you open a door or touch a banister or whatever, you're effectively living in the same property.
Yeah.
And we've been spending a lot of time, just sitting out on the grass because we've got like a big garden at the front of where I am. So we can all sit out, socially distanced, and still see each other. And I think that's something that maybe we might continue on doing.
Yeah, that's nice. I know there's a lot of people that we've been speaking to at Empowerment that, they've been more in the community spirit. So that's a really positive thing, I think, for everybody. So in terms of last year, so you are the mayor for last year and this year. So this is unheard of. And obviously it'd be really good to just have a chat about the things that we did last year for Empowerment Charity, with you obviously heading it up.
So, it's the first time in, I think it's 98 years
Wow.
that we've had a mayor that has done more than 1 year.
Wow.
So obviously not ideal circumstances, but
No.
yes, it is. It's a bit of a record in a very obscure way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the sorts of things we were doing last year to raise money is I was having mayor's parlours, I was having events in the town hall. One of the things that I wanted to do, and I said I wanted to do when I started my mayoral year in May last year, was to open up the town hall to more people. So people that don't normally go into the town hall, don't really know anything about it, try and get as many people in so that they can understand that it's their town hall.
Yeah.
So that they can understand actually this is there for everybody, this is there for the community.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose, you know, as much as I would like to do a lot more, I think we did quite well at that last year. There was a lot of people that came and saw the town hall that didn't previously. And things like when we had the Halloween party on the Saturday night, that was great, and that had never been done before. And we raised, I think it was just over £900 at that
Wow.
Halloween party. So if you think
It's
about,
amazing.
you know, that's a huge sum of money to a charity.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. Supports so many different people in so many different ways. So yeah, it's a huge chunk to us. Yeah. So obviously we're really grateful for that. So what's been your favourite part of working with empowerment so far?
I suppose meeting all the people. Obviously, I knew Mike quite well from you know, previous partnership working and things like that. But the rest of the team I didn't really know as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been really nice to see what you guys do and have a look at some of your previous projects. And obviously, the Motivate 2 project, which is
Yeah.
mainly what my funding will go towards. But obviously, if we can raise more and you can use it towards other projects as well, that would be great too.
Yeah,
Hearing
definitely.
stories around that and hearing how that was created,
Yeah.
you know, been really interesting for me, and it proves to me that I've made the right decision by choosing
Yeah.
you guys as the charity.
Definitely. So, for people that don't know about Motivate 2, it is an advocacy project that's with volunteers. So, everybody's a volunteer that helps out there. And obviously, going forward into this next year, whatever that's going to look like, obviously, the mental health issues that are going to be associated with COVID, yeah, it's going to be a difficult time. So, it is really important. And obviously, working with yourself to help raise the profile has just been amazing. So, in terms of this next year, so obviously we're not able to come into the mayor's parlour and raise money that way. So, what kind of things do you think we might be doing to raise money?
So I was having a chat with Mike the other day, and I think the way to go is probably using technology. So we could have virtual events. There's things that we can do online. We can invite people to. You know, we can share the links for your Just Giving pages and things like that. I think it's really important that we adapt like everybody else has to adapt. So, you know, I've been doing mayoral events online and things like this. I've done young people's events online. You know, I'm taking part in Pride this year and things like that. So there's lots of different things that we can do online, and I think that's something to develop. But obviously, I want to make sure that we're also really ready for the ball this year. So we had the ball all lined up and set up, and it was cancelled. I think it was about 5 days before it was due to happen.
Yeah, it was a bit disappointing after all the hard work, but it is what it
But
is.
that
We'll go
means we've
forward.
got to have a bigger and better event this year, then, doesn't it?
Exactly, yeah. So I know there's a
um,
lot of people that are excited about the ball. I think people have just received emails actually to say we're still going ahead, it's just postponed. So that's really good news.
yeah, and hopefully we'll be able to raise some money. We'll have to get people to get their hand in the pocket.
Yeah, it will be good. It will be a really nice event, and hopefully we'll have some of the staff there as well from Empowerment. So obviously be able to have a chat with you, with people, and find out actually what the money raised is going to do, and probably some of the people maybe that use the services. Hopefully we can get them there, and it'll just be a really lovely event, I think. And it's just bringing people together, and I think especially after what's been going on the last couple of months, I think it's just going to be really lovely because yeah, we've not been able to enjoy things like this, have we? So it'll be a really great night. So yeah.
Yeah.
So my last question is so empowerment's vision, mission, and values. One of our main sort of messages is that we are obviously supporting kindness, equality, and justice in everything that we do. So why is that important to you?
one of the things that we don't do regularly enough, and certainly before this all started to happen, was to talk to people genuinely about how they are and how they feel and what it is that they need to be able to get through the day. And obviously that's why you guys are there as empowerment in lots of different guises, obviously, and in different ways. But I think it's massively important because it's about how we treat each other and our own well-being. And actually, it's not just about finding out if that other person's okay. It's good for your well-being to be involved in helping and supporting other people as much as you can. Obviously, and that's different for everybody, and I understand that. But actually, there's no need to be any other way.
Yeah, definitely. No, definitely. So that's it, really. That's the end of our interview. So, yeah, just wanted to say thank you very much. And we are looking forward to another year of having you as the mayor. And obviously, thank you very much for supporting empowerment. And yeah, cheers to a nice new year.
Well, you're very welcome. And hopefully we can get a bit more information out about empowerment as well, because that's just as important as the money actually is. People understanding what you guys do and raising your profile. So hopefully we can do a bit more of that this year as well.
Yeah, definitely. Agreed.